So, this is that bitch, Allison Escalante. Cha-cha-cha. Of course, this is a contributing writer for Forbes, which means she's hawking her bullshit for a couple of $100 a piece, penning that bullshit. Oh, man. I feel like I got a burp and I can't burp. Then again, every time I start reading garbage like this, it makes me want to shit too, so it ain't nothing new. How can we be successful without breaking ourselves? Break yourself, bitch. Break yourself. When we can take effective action under pressure. I teach people how to use their own I teach people how to use their own biology to do their best work. You know what the fuck she's talking about, don't you? It's the exact same opposite shit that I'm talking about. After years of study, notice that there's nothing awesome about this study. I created a 3-step method rooted in neuroscience and psychology, and I spoke about it at a TED Talk. Oh, the fucking humanity. A TED Talk where land whales, hopes, and dreams of fat motherfuckers go to die. Then I went, I went wider and explored what happens when we break down silos between scientific disciplines. It's amazing. You talking about bubbles, bitch? Why do you have to say silos? Say bubbles. It's amazing what you learn when you get sociology talking to neuroscience and child development, because then you can create the perfect motherfucker. You can engineer out everything that you don't want and you brainwash the rest. Fuck that bitch. I'm a board-certified pediatrician. Well, that's red flag number 1. And an adjunct professor of pediatrics at Rush University, because I'm going to rush right over to Rush so I can get your opinion on nothing. I have an A.B. in history from Princeton University. What history is that, ma'am? Is that the Marxist communist history? Is that the shit that just cropped up over the last 100? Or is that all history? Everything else. I don't think that it is. I really don't think that it is. My MD came from Robert Wood Johnson Medical School at Rutgers. Oh, yeah. My pediatrics residencies were at Duke University and the University of Chicago. I'm a former clinical instructor in pediatrics at Northwestern, blah, 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 blah. I live in Illinois. Of course you do. With my husband. He ain't your husband. He's your blotter. He's a blotter. He ain't no husband. You think that's a strong masculine presence? I don't think it is. Let's read more. Let's check out the articles that this motherfucking nightmare produces. Use all of that shit in them couple of paragraphs above to go out and bully and bludgeon the willing. How to do the impossible, a book review. What's so fucking impossible about a book review? Let's continue. The worsening gender divide at work. Oh, man. Oh, my biology, fuck a bitch. Scientists discover what really happens in the brain when we imagine the future. Yeah, it's like everything else that happens in the brain. If you don't put pencil to paper, nothing happens. Yeah. How your job pays you could be harming your health. Because, of course, if you've got a vaginal gash, it pays you less. Oh. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. You already have the skills for innovation at work. You guys get the idea? I'm going to take a little break here. You get the idea that I have a little bit of venom and vitriol for people like this? You think that maybe just a little bit? I don't think it's bleeding through at all. You already have the skills for innovation at work. You just have to remember them. And when all else fails, scream discrimination, rape, and patriarchy. Researchers discovered 2 tricks that make leaders convincing and overcome gender bias. I'll bet it's titties and pussy. I'll bet those are the 2 tricks. Put women in power everywhere. Oh, man. Yeah, just don't look around and see everything that's happened. How the Navy created a culture of innovation in big bureaucracy. I guess it has been a while since Operation Tailhook. The neuroscience of Gaming of Thrones. Oh, Khaleesi. Oh, be my queen, bitch. Fuck them writers in season 8. Fuck you. It's like Tinder. Is it now? Scientists just got AI to read minds and create the most attractive face. Well, I thought that was Revlon, Maybelline, and Max Factor. Because guess what? Science ain't going to do no better than that or natural. You can go all natural. You can start dumping your fucking 5 pounds of face cake, and then guess what? Guess what's going to happen then? People are going to get used to natural skin. New research finds daydreaming is good for your health. And you can sue motherfuckers when you fall down the stairs daydreaming. Oh, man. Oh, we've advanced. How progressive. Do you love bargain hunting? Research suggests it could be genetic, except it's not. Teaching is, when you take your kids to the swap shop and the flea market 52 weeks a year, guess what? They'll pick up the fucking habit. Nothing genetic about that. Fucking idiots. Idiots. New research. Our brains adjust our opinions to fit in our group. There's so much going on with that one right there, I'd have to make another video. Why high achievement cultures can kill a love of learning. I can't believe I just read that. Researchers find the missing link for what exercise makes you smarter. I got a few exercises that make you smarter. Understanding that no cohabitation, no marriage, and no kids is going to make that fat green brick that you're sitting on even bigger. Oh, I'm giving away all the secrets in this one. Fuck me. Scientists just got people to solve math problems while dreaming. Let's go check more articles. I'm dumbfounded. Why doctors feel happy to get symptoms from... Of course. It's a female adjunct professor from Rutgers University talking about how motherfuckers feel delusional and awesome when they get the COVIDs. Research finds a new trick to telling if somebody's lying. It's all in their voice. Hey, bitch, am I lying about how I feel about you? Huh? Am I lying about how I feel about modern pay-to-play school, post-secondary education, Rutgers fucking University? How about that child care where you warp the minds of people? Do you think I'm lying about how I feel right now? Let's move on to the next one before this gets heated. Helping PTSD with a shot. Except you can't. Unless, of course, you go and numb all of their fucking nerves and you whack them out on dope. You don't help PTSD with a shot. You cocksuckers. And most of you fucking jerks out here that are talking about PTSD, you don't have PTSD. You have had a bad experience and you're fucking weak and fragile and you can't handle the bad experience. You can't work your way through it. PTSD is the newspeak version of shell shock. That comes with warriors. People who have been exposed to the horror of war. I despise that terminology, PTSD. New science, why our brains spend 50% of the time mind wandering. Well, look around this culture, it's probably more like 80%. A 16-year-old's innovative door handle solution for COVIDs. Why the zombie apocalypse prepared us for pandemic corona. There is no zombie apocalypse. You watch too much TV, motherfuckers. Watch too much TV. Oh, man. It's some pitiful shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can draw in on this. Can I draw in on this? Let me draw in on this. Oh, yeah, man. Allison Escalante. Look at that motherfucking honker. Look at it. Look at them vacant fucking dead shark eyes. No titties. Barren womb. But she's got a husband. Oh, this is great. I'm crying tears. Not really. Now, gentlemen, what brought me to that was this. Our good friend Memology 101, who he doesn't know me and I don't know him, but I consider him a friend because he's a truth teller, a soothsayer. Remember, the reason COVID-19 spread worldwide and hasn't stopped is because of all those pesky American and UK folks that speak English. That's right. Who wrote this? Allison Escalante. Why speaking English may spread more coronavirus than other language. You know, I never thought that I would live to see the day where actual, real, honest to God fascism and racism is being fronted as medical advice and therapy. Oh my God. It's unbelievable, but it's real. It's really happening. It's legit. So, gents, that was the whole reason for going through this dummy's most recent shit. You see, you can spend years, decades being an adjunct professor, being a clinician, running up on them pediatrics and fucking them kids up. Of course, with the recommendations of the current CDC and psychology, that's not hard to do. Very corrupt institutions they are. And when one views the world through one's natural lens, which is gynocracy, you understand that they would listen to something like this and think that it was complete idiocy because they simply don't know any better. They don't know any better. You have to forgive the outside natural noises today. My friends, I'm sitting out in the car and I've got this great 73-degree morning, about ready to sit down and have an egg and cheese McMuffin. But before I did that, I had to read this article. Otherwise, I'd be vomiting on my car. And I actually like my car, so I don't want to puke all over it. So yeah. You feel me? You understand? I'm starting to get a little reverb, some reflux action going on there. So I'm going to cut this one loose. I'm going to try to enjoy my breakfast and keep it down. And gents, Allison Escalante would like to announce to the world that she's a ravenous piece of shit that has wasted her fucking life being an automaton and an NPC. And I'm very, very glad to bring that announcement to you through her because I'm a humanitarian. It's what I do. Remember, gents, every day above dirt is a good day. Even if it's shit, you have an opportunity. Don't waste your opportunities. Motivate yourself. Get yourselves out there and do the right thing for you. Cast off those expectations and the aspersions that people would put on you because it benefits these motherfuckers to keep you mules and donkeys in your places.